Good morning, Bishop Noel. I'm Nick.
And I'm Helen, and this is your Bishop Noel Student News.
Ms. Skoga's theology classes built cathedral models to learn about church architecture. They are also visiting the Art Institute. Here's Ms. Skoga with more on the subject.
We're with Ms. Skirka, the theology teacher for the seniors.
Hi.
And we would like to be asking you about the project that you guys recently did on the Cathedral Church. Could you explain what the church history class is learning?
The church history class has been studying the times of the church and the important people through different time periods. This project dealt with the Renaissance, and we learned about the different architecture types, and then they had to put that into practice and build a cathedral.
What was the purpose of the cathedral project?
The purpose was for them to understand the difference between the two major types of architecture that were used during the Renaissance.
Okay. We're with Dylan Meister at this time, and what was your favorite part about the project?
The favorite part was the actual painting of the stained glass windows and the painting of the rest of the whole cathedral.
What was your favorite part?
Cutting everything.
Okay. What exactly is your project, and how long did it take you to do it?
This is a Gothic cathedral, and it took about a month to finish.
Oh, okay. And what about you?
This is a Gothic cathedral, and it took like 4 hours.
Oh my Lord. Okay.
iStep retakes are on Monday, December 4th. Here's Ms. Arvid for more information.
The iStep dates will be testing December 4th through the 7th in the morning each day. We are doing the practice tests this week during SRTs. The ECAs will be Friday of next week and then Monday of week after next. And they'll also be testing in the morning in the media center for the ECA.
The Bishop Noel Choir has begun their tour. Under the direction of Mr. Herr, the choir went to Hartsfield Village Nursing Home on Tuesday, November 28th. They will also be singing at St. Mike's in Cherville on December 5th. If you want to hear what the choir is up to, check them out at the annual BNN Choir concert on Sunday, December 17th.
Our mass media class took a trip to downtown Chicago to visit the Big Shoulders Video Production Studio at the John Hancock Building. On the trip, students saw the ins and outs of the video production and a high school intern program. Let's take a look. It was a blast. Thanks for asking.
And finally, the moment you've all been waiting for, our Club Spotlight. This week is a knitting club with the one, the only, Miss Schmidt. Here she is with more on the subject.
I started the knitting club because I have a skill and I want to share it. My mom is a knitter and she taught me how to knit, and I've made lots of beautiful and practical items with knitting, and it's not hard to do. It just takes a lot of practice. And I wanted to share it with the kids that I teach. Well, normally we meet on Wednesday, although I don't know about this week. I'll try to put something in the announcements for Thursday or Friday. And they know that they can come to me anytime and let me look at their work and see what perhaps they've done wrong. They're doing fine. They come and go. Sometimes I only have 2 kids, or sometimes I only have 1. Sometimes I have a crowd. What they've learned to do, though, is once I've got them started, they'll go home and try to work on it and maybe look at a YouTube video over and over again till they can get some of the harder skills on their own. So I don't start them with the hardest thing, but a lot of them are learning the hardest thing to do, which is a long tail cast on, and they do that by watching a YouTube video over and over again. Perhaps someday I'll be replaced by YouTube videos. I don't know.
The summer blockbusters are a thing of the past, and now we're kicking the winter movie season into high gear.
These releases are some of the year's biggest movies. We put together our picks for the 5 best flicks of the holiday season.
Coming in at number 5 is Downsizing. Downsizing portrays the struggles of a couple that decide to undergo a procedure that shrinks them. This comedy stars Matt Damon and Kristen Wiig. It will be released on December 22nd.
Number 4 is Pitch Perfect, Last Call Pitches, which stars Rebel Wilson and Anna Kendrick. The latest Pitch Perfect movie is about the Bellas reuniting after their championship win to perform at the USO tour against groups with actual instruments. It will also be released on December 22nd.
Coming in at number 3 is Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Karen Gillan, Kevin Hart, and Jack Black. Jumanji is about a group of high school students that are drawn into a video game, and the only way for them to leave is if they survive it. It will be released on December 20th.
Number 2 is Ferdinand the Bull. The animated movie shows the struggle of a big-hearted bull trying to get back to his family after being mistaken for a beast and captured. Ferdinand will be released on December 15th with the voice of John Cena as a leading role.
And lastly, our pick for the number 1 movie of the winter season is Star Wars: The Last Jedi. In the second installment of the trilogy sequel, Rey tries to develop her abilities guided by Luke Skywalker, while the Resistance prepares to battle with the First Order. Star Wars hits theaters on December 15th.
We hope to see you at the movie theater over the Christmas break.